Hey, what's up guys? So I just decided to make another video on this game. I don't really know. Now I have it in windowed, so that might make it so that I can just like have this OBS sitting if I can put it down far enough or up high enough. Just me flatten that out and then move that down here. That way I can like see when my mic turns off while I'm playing. So yeah, last time I noticed my mic cut out, and I'm sorry about that. But the ending was, I like that ending. But this time, I just recently completed most of the achievements that don't involve like getting off for 5 years or staying on all Tuesday or doing something that's impossible. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to try to resume game and see what else we can do in the game. I mean, there's obviously a lot of choices in this game. A lot more choices than they want you to believe because they say there's no choices.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting room. I'm gonna follow what he says this time until like a certain point, and then just change it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'll do what you say. Let's keep going. Keep going. And
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, stop talking, Miss Narrator. I'm gonna have to cut it really quick. I know it wasn't in the other episodes, but I don't know. Cue intro. Hey, what's up, guys? It's
Mario time! Press start to play.
And we're back from that break. My sister interrupted me. Anyway, so let's see what we can do. Using slides to ensure employees that everything is okay. Calm and productive work environment. Good idea. Wait, the projector's still running. Everyone's unique. I'm unique. I'm very smart. Okay, let's go. Aha! I almost tricked him. He blocked last time I went into the broom closet. Now I won't let back in, stupid narrator. I want broom closet. Why would he keep me out of there? That's so rude. I want in the broom closet. Maybe if I quit. Okay, I might have to change this because I want to quit and go back to the broom closet. Because last time I only went in for a little bit, but this time I want to be in for the whole time. Okay, I want to stay in there for a while and see what happens. I'm gonna move this down here and make sure this is on the right thing. Yep, it's on the right thing now. Let me make sure it's centered. Yep, okay guys, we are ready to roll. Okay, begin the game. Now, hopefully he didn't decide to be a big meanie and block the room closet again.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 4. All of his co-workers were gone.
Let's see if he rudely blocked it
Stanley
again.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Maybe
a memo.
if I do something different this time. Let's go like this. Ready? I'm sorry about that. Cut again. My sisters are being really annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna disobey him this time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I do know that perfectly
Perhaps he
well.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Yes,
first.
I do want
just
to stop there.
admire
I
it.
like the employee lounge. I mean, I'm serious. It's a very nice room. Look at this place.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I'm gonna go sit down.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I'm a vending machine, guys.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have things, really worth it.
It is really worth it.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
I do have a
reflected
creepy
poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yep, that is why everyone left. I solved the mystery, guys. Everyone left because I'm too creepy.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Let's see if there's actually any more dialogue. A coffee cup. This is a nice lounge. I'm gonna stay in here. Can I close that door? I don't wanna be tempted to leave this room. It's just too good. I will sit here and enjoy myself. Can I have a cold drink? I want a drink. I want a drink. Why can't I have a drink? Wow. Fine, I'll leave.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Normally, I would go through there, but should I? You know what? I want to go through there and see where that lift takes you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm not gonna go through there like I do normally. I'm gonna stay here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story...
Ah, crap. I think I just know something. I think that this... Wait. Wait, it started over again? Ah, crap. I didn't mean for that to happen.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had
Yes,
to
I
make
could. Okay. Give me the right beginning. Please. Give me the right beginning. Okay. I'm gonna put... Give me the correct beginning this time, guys. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you this time, guys. Give me the correct beginning, the one I want. The one I need. The one I hope for. Da-da-dee. Okay.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if
I want to make a decision. Let me make a decision. That's not fair. You can't just close the door on me.
All of his co-workers were gone.
This is the one I want.
Mean?
Let's go.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This time I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm gonna go on that list and see where he wants to bring me. I found in this game that sometimes you have to disobey the narrator, but sometimes you have to listen to him. I mean, he doesn't exactly want what's bad for you.
Two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
This time I will just admire it.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna obey him this time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
No, I'm not. I
want
to follow your directions now.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who is it?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? I have a girlfriend?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need...
Who is it? Hello? Hello? What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
the fern out of the oven.
There we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, no.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
Wow,
Did you
jerk.
actually think you had a loving wife?
What?
Who want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very
I love
sad
her
story
anyway.
about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, no. Zero.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
W? Fine.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I have. I don't want to press 1. You're being mean to me. You tricked me into thinking this was my loving wife. I'm gonna burn myself alive in the oven or the microwave. Why do you put the fern in the mic? Why would my wife put the fern in the microwave anyway? I'm just gonna sit here and see what happens if I just don't press it. Come on, narrator man. You want me to press it, but I'm not going to. Not going to. I'll resist the urge. I'll resist the urge. Whatever.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Really, I did?
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
What? Okay, I won't watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Huh?
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Oh no.
The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either.
Huh.
At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Really?
As he wandered through this fantasy world,
dinner.
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Cool.
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Huh.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again.
That's funny.
Over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Hey.
But there is no answer.
You
How could there possibly be?
It's turning into
all
my
he's doing
office.
is pushing the same
No.
buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains
Well, I'm
here,
not listening
he's
to you,
slowly
narrator.
killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm obeying you. I'm just gonna stay here. Just gonna stay here. Yep. Just gonna stay here for a long time. This is getting quite boring. Tick tock, tick tock. This is getting boring. Mr. Narrator, I'm doing what you said. But, you know, whatever.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I want to question stuff.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
and Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Did I just die? Yeah, I did. 'Cause I obey everything.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
Oh, I see. Because the guy's not ordering me to do anything anymore.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
This
left.
time I'll go on the door on my left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Fine, I won't go in there. Where's this door lead? Oh, I can't go in there. Come on, just let me. Oh, here's the office.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Please don't block the
Feeling a
broom
wave
closet
of
this time.
disbelief, Stanley
Yes, it's open.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned
I love
around
this one.
and got back on track.
I love this part. I'm just gonna stay here. There might be something inappropriate, so just letting you guys know
There
that.
was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Not really.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
There is something to
As
interact
it
with.
is,
See, I can
he's
open this
literally
door.
just standing there doing sweet FA.
Uh-huh.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, it's
Standing
enjoyable.
around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I wish I could speak to him. I'd tell him, you are such a nice guy for being there to help me, but I like
You
this
do
broom
realize
closet.
there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Except for that I like you talking.
I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Find this concerning. They would.
Stanley was fat and ugly.
I like
and
how he
really,
thinks
really
I talk.
stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Is that it?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
I'm dead.
We got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system.
It did.
And you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
Yep.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Hey, player 2, come over here. Okay, guys, I'm player 2. Let's get into this game.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Thank you.
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I have a great idea of what to do now.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Okay.
Fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, I'm gonna invite my monkey. Okay, I'll just take the controls back now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I did I? Did I walk downstairs? Upstairs? Downstairs? I believe I walked upstairs. Yep, to my boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so...
Okay, I'm gonna really quickly see what the code is so that I can just do it before he says and see what happens. Okay, I'm ready.
the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 284.
Ah, crap. No, I'm too late. No, I wanted to do it before he said it. Dang it.
5. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on...
Okay, I'm gonna see what happens if I press it before. I'm gonna do it. See what happens if I do before.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it.
No, he
If
wasn't.
he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Nope, no one's following Stanley. I'm sorry. No one's following him.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See, no one's following me because that door closed on them.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
There was.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Broom
decided
Closet.
to go up to his... Oh, no. Oh, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I'll do what I enjoy. It's because I like the interactivity of opening the door. Let's see if my mic's still working. Okay, I'm gonna have this running now. I like the interactivity of being able to open this door. I mean, it's the best part of the game. Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Good idea, narrator. Let's go. But this time I'm going to do something different than you thought. Okay, so memorizing the code. It is 2845, 2845, 2845, 2845, 2845.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Oh, he's angry.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
he's angry at me. Crap. I made him angry. I was just trying to make this go faster, but he's angry now.
He relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Okay, fine. Let's just dance to the music. Let's just stay here and dance. Okay.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I don't want to. I'm on the piano, Dad. I'm on the piano. I have no idea where I'm going. It's all black. Well, crap. Narrator, where am I? There's nothing around me at all. Man, well that's a load of crap. Come on, Miss Narrator, say something. I know you want to. I know you want to say, so you thought you could go the other way. Or something weird like that. Hey, where am I? Am I out? I'm out. Okay. Fine, I'll go. Sheesh. There's nothing to explore here. Just take me where you want me to go, baby. Go, do.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
peculiar.
as though he felt more free to think for himself,
I do
to
feel
question
free to
the
think
nature
for myself.
of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, let's go. Speed running.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
That's a load of crap. Let's go back. This episode will be probably a really long episode, but I don't really care. This is gonna be like me exploring.
Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
I think I'll just go through all the possible places.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
I don't like this
The
place.
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom means nothing. Freedom means nothing. Freedom means nothing. Freedom means
This mind
nothing.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah, probably.
No.
What?
He
No.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in
Let's go.
someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So what happens if I press this button? I'm just gonna keep pressing it. Fine. Ugh. This game is really annoying. Like, some of the places I just think it's boring that they have. It's boring that they even have this thing at all. I mean, I actually checked on, like, the website, and people posted that they've hacked into the game, and there's, like, nothing else in this room to do. So, yeah.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it.
Oh, man, I wanted to walk out. Oh, the ending again. I'm gonna begin the game again. We already all saw that. We don't need to see it again. Am I gonna get followed?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, this time I'll just go to the meeting room. I probably did miss a memo. Except for of course, obviously, I want to go to the employee
When Stanley
lounge
came
first.
to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I do want to
just
stop
to
there. I
admire
like
it.
that place. It's pretty nice. See, look at this.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I will do that, Mr. Narrator. You're in
And
charge.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Let's see where this plate takes me.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left. Ah. Can I go right? Oh, I can't. Okay. Left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
He's gonna keep switching it.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay. I messed him up.
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Fine. So what do you want me to show you? Oh, here's the monitors.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to
I've already been
to,
here.
Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely
Employee
unusable.
fired.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Okay.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
From the top.
From the top. Okay. Was I being followed?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
I think I'm
simply
getting
missed
the
a memo.
episode pretty soon here. I mean, I've taken way too long. I'll just try to end the game. I'll get the perfect ending for us.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Huh.
Everything should be... Oh, did something
What happened?
change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Yes.
Did you move the story somewhere, or...
I did.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
You did
It was
not.
right
I
here
did.
just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Good idea. Let's find the story. So where could the story be? Not that I'd... Where could the story be? It's not like I... He opened all the doors for me. Yay! We can explore the whole place. Let's see what...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, you gotta be kidding me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Could it be different this time? Please be different. Don't be normal. There's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Did I miss anything? Let's see.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, whoa. Weird.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember,
This
Stanley?
guy has bad memory.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
I win. Guys, I win.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
What?
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
But you said I did.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna probably finish. See what happens this time. The Stanley Parable Adventure line. It's funny. Okay, so guys, I think that this is actually going to take longer than I thought. I mean, seriously, this episode's been like 30, 40 minutes long. I'm gonna have to continue this. I'm gonna play this like probably the rest of the day. Not the rest of the day, but like this is gonna be all my videos for today. So yeah, you can expect to see another episode at least. I'm gonna continue right here. I mean, I'm just gonna stop the recording and start it again just because I want to show you guys. Because I haven't seen this yet, and I just want to see what happens next. I bet you guys do too. So anyway, I'll see you on the flip side, and in a couple, like, minutes. Well, not a couple minutes for you guys, like, a couple seconds for me, but 38 minutes for you guys, because, well, or however long next episode is. Anyway, cut.